experiences. You don't have a lot of room, when you're sitting here. And just imagine the bigger guys. It's okay.
Gary! I was just looking for the sports channel, Gary.
Next bus, please. Going up. Thank you for calling up. Participation's good. So many segments, like tell me something good. Time to vent, passenger etiquette. And MVP, what you see is what you get. Communication flow, you watch and see us grow. With so much more than bus drivers, yo. Real talk on, real show in MVP. Live radio, call up, now call up, now MVP. Live radio, call up, now call up, now MVP. Live radio, call up. Now call up, now MVP. Live radio, call up, now call up, now MVP. Live radio.
Yo, what's up, peoples? It's your boy, Blissy Blunt. It's your boy, Blunt, back at it again. As you can see, hold on real quick. I am running Dolo again. Mr. Pete couldn't make it. Brooklyn Pete couldn't make it again. I don't know. He can tell you about that. But I still have a show for you. We still got a show for you. We ain't forget you guys. You know, it's like maybe one or two more shows before the winter break, the holiday break. So we got some stuff we want to talk to you about real quick. Before we even get into anything, I want to take the time out to congratulate the man, a friend of the show, for his election into the E-Board. And I'm speaking of none other than Mr. John Ferretti. So can we give a big thumbs up for that position, my dudes in the e-board? Uh, I feel that that is definitely a good move. He has proven time and time again that he is for the members, 100% for the members. That he's going to fight for you. He's not going to be a yes man to whoever the union president is, and he's going to definitely fight to make sure that you as members get what you deserve and nothing less. So big shout out if you can. Please hit the hearts or hit the thumbs up for Mr. John Ferretti. RTO won something really big then. And Duke, congratulations on that achievement, right? So real quick, let's see who's on with us. Mr. Noels, what up, Noels? Danny Cruz, what up, Danny Cruz? Anthony Owen, Jose Reyes, what's good, brother? Sean Peters, what up, my dude? Thank you guys for joining. We are Pete's taking too much time on me. Hey, yo, sign a petition, write a letter. Facts, man. So we're gonna jump. Hold on, wait. I'm kind of doing this by myself, so I'm all over the place, right? Where is it? I'm looking for. All right. So without further ado, let's get this party started. Right? Ready? Let's go. Yeah, all the different ways bus operators make, right? What up, Mr. Mayor? Hi, Valerie. Thanks for joining. Thank you guys for joining in. Um, Running solo is not easy, but I do have some stuff I want to talk to you guys about. And one of the things is this right here, the F train, the Rutgers tube update on the tunnel. So for those who may not know, since Hurricane Sandy, was it? Was it Sandy? My bad. Superstorm Sandy. When Superstorm Sandy hit, it kind of fucked up a lot of the tubes, like the L line and the F train tunnel. So they are actually going into their final stage of completion. Let me move this stupid. Come on, where is this? Okay, so yeah, they're on. Here we go. The rehab of the F line to enter its final phase coming January 1st. So with that, what's happening with there is they're finishing up the tunnels. They're expected to be complete in July. Is it? Rutgers is in April, so they're expecting it to be complete by April, which means fewer closures, less interruptions of the subways during the weekend services and stuff like that. So that's a good thing. Also, what they did was they took what they did with the L tunnel, all the advances that they made with the L tunnel, and they kind of shifted it to that tube, and they made a lot of progress. They said it went by a lot quicker than they expected, and the technology is a lot better. So now riders will be able to, when they ride that line. Matter of fact, let me explain. That line goes from you have all this shit set up, and then when you get online, it don't fucking work out that way. So that tunnel, I mean, some of you guys already know, but for those who don't know, that tunnel goes from York Street. It goes from York Street Station, Brooklyn, to East Broadway, Manhattan. So now those riders will be able to, when they ride that Pacific line, the F line, they'll be able to have cell phone service, and they also making it so that it's easy, more accessible for those with ADAs. So, but the reason why I'm bringing it to you because it has there's some service changes that's going to start in January, and they actually do affect buses. You know, with two bus operators, we don't want to completely stay buses, but you know they do affect buses. And let's put up there. I'm going to put up what's going to start happening in January. Hey man, I don't know if you can see that the live and the shit is all in the way. I know. Sorry, my bad. So I'm gonna read it out real quick for you. So in January, starting, the F trains will be rerouted over the E line between 36th Street and West 4th Street via the C line between West 4th Street and J Street Metro Tech. So some of these changes, you know, if you got people who travel these changes, you might want to take notes starting in January so that you guys will be prepared. E trains will be rerouted over the F line between 36th Street and Queens and a temporary terminal at Delancey Street in Manhattan. This change would accommodate the changes for F train services above to provide a same level of service on 6th Avenue. East Broadway and York Street F stations will be closed during these periods. The World Trade Center East Station will be closed. So those for y'all that's coming from out of town and you're taking a PATH train, you might want to, check it out. This is the part here. Free shuttle buses will be available to take customers between Delancey Street and East Broadway. So, cha-ching, guys. I'm pretty sure now they're not making that like all overtime, so they probably gonna have some people doing runs or whatever. You guys gotta let me know. I don't know how it is anymore. But that used to be all overtime. I'm pretty sure now they're making rookies or people pick that shit. Customers at York Street will be directed to take the existing B67 or a shuttle bus to J Street Metro Tech. So, guys who are on the B67 line, look out. You're going to start getting heavy come January. So, be prepared for that. Customers at World Trade Center can take the A, the C, and the F trains to Chambers Street or the 2 and the 3 trains at Park Place. Yeah. So those who, if you have anybody, family members, or if you're watching and you have a disability, you should transfer to the 1, 2, or 3 trains at 42nd Street Port Authority, or the 2 and 3 trains at Fulton Street for the acceptable Chambers Street of 1, 2, 3 station. Okay, and as always, service changes may be vary on selected days due to other works in the system. So check your project microsite. That site is you can can't see it on the screen, but it's new.mta.info/projects/Rutgers for the latest info. I'll say it again. new.mta.info/Rutgers. You messed me up, Jose. Roberto. What up, Roberto? new.mta.info/project/Rutgers to get the latest information on that. Right. So, yeah. Again, that's going to be more work, good work for you guys. Right. For the bus operator 67, they're going to be having shuttle buses going from Delancey. So you guys are going to have some extra work for a little while. Hopefully they don't assign that, make people pick for it, and it's OT. Yeah, so Roberto, if you want to join me, you can, because I'm going to be talking about in a little while the taxes on packages. Pete, Jose, I'll put that up. Pete taking too much time on. Hey. So let us move on. Matter of fact, if you haven't heard, they've been talking about, because COVID's been like the main thing this last fucking couple of months now, right? And so, of course, I think today was the deadline where they went to the federal people to get the okay to start distributing the vaccine. I think it was today, earlier or yesterday. You guys can help me out on that. But what happened is now over in the UK, two people who have been vaccinated has suffered some adverse effects. Suffered some adverse effects from the vaccine, meaning that they had allergies and the allergies flared up. So that's kind of scary, right? If you really don't know what's popping with that. So they approved. Thanks, Jose. They approved it today. So, I mean, Roberto, if you want to join me on this, I can. I'll send you the link, or whoever, anybody who wants to join me on this and talk about this, I can send you the link through your messenger. Just let me know. Hit me in the comments. Let me know. So two people, again, backtracking. Two people suffered adverse effects from taking the vaccine, where their allergies flared up, because they're allergic. So the CDC right away sent out a message stating that if you suffer from allergies like that, if you have a history of allergic reactions to medication, you might want to hold back on this vaccine for now until they can figure out what exactly was going on, what exactly caused the allergic reaction. But doctors are out there saying that this is normal, so don't be too scared because there, of course, it should be normal. Some people who have allergies, but the fix is you can get an epinephrine shot right away. That's why they tell you when you get a vaccination not to leave the office. What is this? What is my phone wilding out? Stop! What the fuck? I'm not asking you for nothing. So they ask you to sit in the office for about 15 minutes just to make sure you don't have any kind of adverse effects after they give you the shot. So you might break out in allergies or whatever your allergy is. It'll flare up, and they can either give you some kind of a aspirin or something like that helps fight allergies, whatever allergy you have, or they can give you, if it's really serious, they'll give you an epinephrine shot right then and there to make sure you don't fucking die. So, but I guess a lot of pause, and it brings to the fact that now that they approved, according to Jose Reyes, now that they approved the vaccine, this is going to happen. First responders, medical people are in the medical field are in direct contact. Nurses, doctors, nursing homes, seniors. Yeah, those are going to be the ones that are going to get they are the first online to get it. It's not mandatory yet. New York did pass the law to make it mandatory, but there's so much shit that has to happen before that comes into play. But I'm seeing also on the news, fake news, CNN, and other news, whatever, that companies are now lawyering up to see if they can make it a mandate for their employees to get this vaccine. I remember last week we was talking about this, and I was saying how I feel like MTA will try some bullshit like that, where they're going to make it mandatory for you to take the vaccine in order for you to work. So they actually, it's not just MTA, but all companies are now looking into lawyers to doing that. Let's see if that's legal or not. And most of the guys who are being interviewed, lawyers or not, are saying that it is legal, that they can do that. So like Ronald Springer said last week, I would advise you guys all to lawyer up. Get you a lawyer. If you don't know a lawyer, get one and start discussing what are the ramifications behind this. Because I'm sure it excludes if you have a underlying condition. You probably have to get a doctor and all that. But if you don't have an underlying condition, they might say, bro, you want to come to work, you got to get this vaccine. Don't be mad. It's not just transit. It's all companies now. They're looking into doing that. And it's really for the safety of the people. It's not a personal thing. It's for the safety of the people. Now, as far as the New York mandate, I can't speak too much. I know a little bit about it, but I'm not a lawyer. I have a lawyer that I'm talking to, and he should join me in one of these shows. It's probably gonna be after the holidays. Big time dude too. And you know, we're talking about this, and he's looking into it for me. But if they say that it's gonna be some, it's just added stress to you guys, more stress than you guys need. You're already dealing with a lot, you know. And so, matter of fact, excuse me, um, I wanted to put this up because I think it's important. Did I pull it in? No, I didn't. All right. The stress that you guys have, you don't need any more stress. So, what do you do? What do you do? You know, between your regular daily functions, now you got to worry about if your boss is going to try to force you to take a vaccine, which you're not 100% sure that it might not fucking kill you. You know, I mean, that's got to be. I'm already in the stress, and I don't fucking work for transit anymore. But that's got to be so fucking stressful to you. So I'm imploring you guys that if you feel any kind of way, to look for help, look for a therapist, talk to a professional. That doesn't mean that you're fucking cuckoo. It just means that you're trying to straighten out shit that you can't straighten out on your own. They can help you, and I said this before. They can help you think clearly. Because when you're under stress, you don't think clearly, and they could shift your mindset into looking at the problem in a different way and help you. So put this number up right here. If you have stress, COVID, you see it says COVID-19 that's been here for 9+ months now, and the winter's looming. Mental health issues related to our lockdown and pandemic are especially hard for people with depression and other mental disorders. NAMI, that's the National Alliance of Mental Illness, has a 24-hour helpline. 1-800-950-6264. 1-800-950-6264. The release of the relapse and overdoses rates increased by 30% since March. That's due to the stress, y'all. So take that number down. Pass it along. If you don't need it yourself, pass it along. I called the number myself. It's an actual real number where they help you with your stress, man. It's very Nas even talked about this one time during a shop meeting because it's just so important. You may not even understand that you're suffering from the stress, man. And you driving or pushing a train, you have to be clear-minded to do that shit. And this is very dangerous if you just let it go. You start snapping on people, doing shit you ain't supposed to. You ain't focused 100%. So you gotta get that, take care of that, man. That's very, very very important, man. So these guys have been coming with these allergies, man. It's just crazy. I should have been put that shit up. Yeah. Alexander Kent, what up, man? What's going on? Marco Brunel, what's good, Marco? How you doing, man? Marco, am I correct? I think, did you get over? Did you have COVID for a while? I don't know if it's you or it might be another Marco, but let me know. I think it was you. I'm not sure because believe it or not, there's still people out there that don't feel like COVID is real. They still feel like COVID is a hoax. You know, I mean, I'm pretty sure most of the guys who are watching here probably have somebody that they know that had suffered from COVID. You know, either passed away or at least contracted it. So, what do you say to people like that still feel like it's fake? How do you handle that? You know, I do. Let me know in the comments. You know, again, if you guys want to join me, you can just hit me up in the comments. I can send you the link, and you can join me. But that shit is just ridiculous. How some people still feel like it's not real, that it's fake. You know? I don't understand. What up, DD? Been a minute. How you doing? Hope everything's well. Hope the job is treating you well. Um, so I'm gonna what am I doing? I'm kind of moving fast. Like already almost done through my material. I ain't supposed to be done yet. You guys got to talk to me. My pastor. Oh, see, look at that. Wow, DD. That's crazy. My pastor's parents passed away a week apart. Now, was that due to COVID or just normal? And that's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up, DD. They also talking about now what's going to happen with the vaccine, right? Is that you're going to have people who's going to be passing away, right? So they give out the vaccine starting now. Let's say January. They give out the vaccine starting in January. Now, in anything after January, any death after January, natural or not, is going to be considered part of the vaccine. Like, did they die from the vaccine or did they die of natural agents? And what's going to happen is you're going to get these conspiracy theorists, right? They're going to put together a fucking package where they're going to make it look like these people who died of natural causes, who would have died, you know what I'm saying? Like, you would have died anyway, COVID or not. Now that the vaccine is out, they're going to try to tie that into the vaccine and make it look like and scare people and saying like, yo, don't get the vaccine, don't get the vaccine. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to get the vaccine. I'd rather wait because I have underlying conditions. So it's more of a, how you say, more of me protecting myself and making sure that the vaccine doesn't fuck with my immune system any more than my immune system is, right? Yes, I agree. TD says your profile pic, yo. TD says I think the vaccine will most likely make some people sick. Most likely, you're absolutely right. I think usually, like even with the flu virus, you catch the flu for a little bit. But I think I think that's the same thing. Like they said, one of the guys who took the vaccine, he was feeling ill. That he was so ill that when he went home, he sat down and he woke up the next day covered in sweat. He didn't even know that he fell asleep. So, but he's fine. He's doing fine. But he's like that's one of the side effects. So, who knows? The side effects are going to be varying. We're going to be seeing and hearing a lot because they doing it in the UK already. They already been doing vaccines. We are behind. We are behind. Even Canada approved theirs before us. You know what I mean? And that goes to. And I don't want to get into politics, but it goes to the administration that we're dealing with. Well, Damien, was good. Yeah. Didi also says, I think if you have underlying conditions, it won't be good to take. Yep. And that's just why I ain't fucking with it. Not right now. I got too much going on to be worried about putting another foreign body into my fucking system. Yeah, I'm good. I'll wait. I'll stay in my little bubble. I used to make fun of Pete earlier because he used to had that bubble around him, like the bubble kid, So I used to make fun. Yo, Damien, what's good, man? What's good, my brother? How's everything? Didi's hit me up. I like this right here. My sister said, are you talking about the sister Gleason? 20 operators went home from Jackie positive. Wow. Yeah. Donna. What up, Donna? Tell your sister I said, what up? What up, shoot? Yeah, I'll do that. But damn, like this shit is scary, man. You guys gotta protect yourself, get your PPE. Damn, what was something else I wanted to bring up about the rehab? The rehab in Rutgers. I'm kind of going back and forth. I think I might have covered it. That was yeah, that's good. All right, so check this out. Yeah, so this is crazy about that COVID and the vaccine. So look out for it. Yeah, Donna. Yes, Donna. Donna. Um, Again, so guys, if you don't have a lawyer, I would say find one or speak to someone who knows a lawyer and start seeing what you can do to protect yourself because it might come down to where they start saying that you guys need to, you guys will be mandated into taking a vaccine. I'm not saying that that's exactly what they do because I don't know. I'm just saying it's a possibility that that's what's going to happen when transit is going to start saying you guys have to take this vaccine if you want to come to work. So get your lawyer and just discuss. Just discuss, get consultation and find out what you can do to protect yourself, especially if you have underlying condition. You're gonna need that. You're gonna need you don't want to wait till it actually happens in order for you to start making moves. Yes, close proximity. People close. Yep. Yeah. I mean, because a lot of people still not taking. All right. So Damien says probably for being in close. That's supposed to be proximity for those that are tested positive. Yeah. So I mean that also it's not just them. You have to take the steps to protect yourself. You know what I mean? You have to wear your mask. You have to wash your hands, spray the air around you. You have to you have to protect yourself. Don't just leave it on them. Transit has their issues that they have to do, and you have your own. You have your own priority is to take care of yourself, because not only you again, uh, whether you're a bus operator, a train operator, conductor, cleaner, sweeper, track, whatever, you're around a lot of people, and it's people you don't know, strangers. Some people care, and some people, frankly, don't give a fuck. They still think this shit is a hoax, and those the ones that usually harm the innocent. So, you know what I mean? You got to protect yourself because if you're around those people, even if you don't catch it, it's on your clothes. So you bringing that shit home. So if you have somebody with underlying condition, they gonna catch that shit. Not on purpose. It's just some shit that just happens. So you gotta, you gotta protect yourself, man. This COVID is not. Uh, all right, so all right, check it out. I'm glad. Yeah, Didi. Didi says when I worked in the hospital, you had to take a flu shot, or you had to wear a mask if you don't take the shot. So that was a mandatory thing, right? You had to because you're dealing with a lot of patients and sick patients and stuff like that. So I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen in the health and the hospitals, that they're going to make them do that. But for transit, is it really that serious for transit? Will they do that in transit? Wow. Again, like me and Springer, we talked about this last week, and I totally agree. Get a lawyer. Get a lawyer if you don't want to do it. If you don't have any underlying conditions, um, you know, go for it. Uh, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, if you don't trust it, don't do it. If you don't if you really don't care, you good. You feel like you can handle it. Go for it. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that, bro. Like, I don't want to say something and you guys be like, yeah, Blunt said it. No, 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 no. Do protect yourselves. You ain't gonna sucker me into saying some bullshit and then have me on tape and then fucking manipulate that shit when I'm telling you to swallow fucking a gallon of Clorox or some shit. All right. So David says, in all honesty, please everyone take the precautions. Earlier this year, prime example of what can happen, especially us, we don't need a repeat. Right. Right. What up, John? John, I don't know how to say your last name, bro. John S. Shamuratov. Yeah. John S. I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, so he said, I believe 20 tested positive after they performed tests at a depot and recently 8 more. John, which depot you talking? I mean, you don't have to tell me, but 8 more people tested positive. So people are still testing positive, man. I don't know what to say. Again, they should make the front of the bus barred off, and if passengers want to get on, put a turnstile where they have to swipe and get in the bus. I would say even better than that, keep the back door joint going. Completely cut off anything closer to anything from the white line, but even from where the first seats start, quarantine that off. Nobody in the front door, everybody through the back door until they start getting this pandemic down. They start flattening the bubble, start flattening the curve. Keep it back door. Everybody got that Omni. I don't know, bro. Like they just want that money. At the very least, they should have that passenger side of the buses sealed off. Not with that plastic shit neither. Yeah, thanks, Jay. JG, okay. Yeah. Wow, that's brave, John. Jose Reyes is talking to Didi. They going back and forth in the comments. What up, Jose? Jose Latrice, what's good, bro? Mr. Springer, what's good? Thanks for watching. Didi, this is the first time I take the flu shot because of COVID. That's brave, bro. I ain't never take the flu shot. I ain't never taking that shit neither. Especially now with COVID. Like, one of the main reasons I don't take the flu shot is because the flu mutates every year. Every year the flu mutates. So the flu shot that you take this year, it may not be effective next year. So you got to keep taking the new flu shot. That's why they keep offering new flu shots every year, because it mutates. And this is one of the reasons why they can't find the cure to that, because it mutates. Who's it says that COVID-19 is a mutation of the coronavirus. So we're probably gonna have another pandemic again. Hopefully not in our lifetime. We done had 2. We had 2, 3 in our lifetime. Anybody can name the ones that we had? We had the West Nile, right? That was well. It wasn't a pandemic because they got on top of that so fast. They had the Spanish flu. That was a while. Damien says, "Play Dance." Ice Cube, check yourself. Facts. Didi says, I never take the flu shot when I worked at the hospital. They would give you the flu shot, then a week later they would say it's the wrong. Oh, look at that. You got to take another. See? Yeah, Ebola. Facts, John. Ebola was serious. Right? We had a scare here in America, right? They brought one dude over from the West to us with Ebola. Motherfuckers was having a fit. Why you bringing that motherfucker over here, right? They think they flew into Atlanta or some shit to take care of him. Nigga, motherfuckers was having a fit. Get that nigga out of this country. That shit was crazy. Robert S. Whitaker, what's good, man? Again, if you want to join me, you can. I will send you an invite, man. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. So let's move on to another thing that I want to talk about. Where we at? Oops. Well, sorry. Again, you got to forgive me. I'm working alone here, so I'm doing everything. All right, let me delete that. Banners, hide. So let's move on. So the next subject I want to talk about, and this is important because it affects all of us. If I can find it. There we go. And I seen, where did I see this? I think I seen it on the news first. I didn't really pay much mind. And then a friend of ours, Joe Campbell, had posted it on his site, on his page. So I said, oh, let me look into it because it does have to do with MTA. And now you guys got to tell me how you feel about this, one way or the other. I don't care which way, if it's good or bad. I'm kind of on the fence with this. Let me go here. Sorry. There we go. See, and again, I'm doing this again. There we go. So New York. Welcome to New York City. New York may have to pay a package delivery surcharge to help the MTA. All right, initial thoughts. Hit me up in the comments. Initial thoughts. What do you think about that? New York City. Oh, is John? Is that about the taxes? Before I put it up, is that about the taxes? Let me know in the comments. New York City. Where we at? Again, where is it? Here we go. Come on. New York City will have to pay. Well, they didn't say yet. It started yet, but New York City may have to start paying a tax on packages. So if you order from Amazon, Etsy, anything online, anything that you order online, with the exception of food and medicine, they are going to try to tax you a $3 surcharge to help bail out the MTA. MTA is claiming that the $12 billion, is it? That's what they asking? You guys correct me, please. Again, correct me. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. MTA is asking for $12 billion. John's already against that. Right. To help bail them out because they're facing a deficit, the crisis, because they blame it on they claiming they blaming it on the COVID with all the free rides and all that they're losing money. But they were claiming hardship already before COVID. This is just like the icing on the cake. Like, so now they really, really, really got a problem for real. Right? So they're asking for I'm saying $12 billion. I feel like I'm wrong. So if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. They asked for $12 billion, but they're saying that's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough to bail them out. So now they proposed to put they didn't propose it, but the legislation came up with the $3 tax, and MTA agreed with that on packages. Why? All right, so John says he's against this, right? Yes, he's against it. Why? He says certain things I can't find in the store. Okay. All right, that's a good reason. I mean, I'm against this. I'm not totally against it. I'm against it, but there's good and bad for me. The bad thing is they are asking us to bail them out. So our employer is asking us to give more money so that they can pay us. So we're helping ourselves out. It just kind of sounds fucked up to me that you're coming to us. You're gonna put it on the backs of working people to bail you out. So that's kind of confusing to me, right? Maybe somebody could straighten me out. Okay, so it says Didi says if that goes to, I think more people will be wanting to ride free. They might say I paid through Amazon. Hey, yo, D. Y'all don't know Didi. Didi is Donna's sister. Donna from Jack and Beast, and that's Didi. They sisters. She is hilarious, She be post her shit that she be posting. I love the two sisters. They're beautiful people for real. But she is funny. John said MTA need to enforce the fare in bus stops and bus lanes to generate revenue. What happened to What happened to the 500 police they hired on tunnel bridges that transits to fight the fare? That is a good fucking question. What happened to them? What happened to them? It's just ridiculous. Also, now let me. I don't want to get too far off topic, but all right. So the thing that I like about it, this is just me. Is that, and they bring up a good point. Matter of fact, I keep forgetting I can share the screen. Let me share the screen with you guys, real quick. So just bear with me. I'm going to share my screen because we can do that now. So you might see some other, don't mind. You might see some shit you ain't supposed to see. No, I'm just playing. So all right, there. Where we at? Here we go. So you guys can read along. So the tax cuts can save the MTA a federal bailout is necessary, but insufficient. So that's what they're claiming. It's insufficient, right? And they're saying we do not have to endure savage service cuts and slashings of day-to-day maintenance. We do not have to accept the inevitable delaying off of thousands of transit workers who have already endured and sacrificed so much, keeping NYC moving and functioning during this deadly pandemic. It doesn't say who the fuck said that. I'm assuming that's somebody from transit. Yeah, it sounds like Utano. We choose to fight. And we ask you to join us. We must continue to demand action on the federal level, but we also must demand action on the state level. So, I mean, whatever. That's the political rhetoric that you got to go through. So they're saying that the bus and the subway system, however, will need more than a one-shot infusion. I want to take. Okay, let me make this full screen. It's hard for me to go out, so I rely heavily on delivery services, so I'm like, shit, I'm gonna have to, I have to get medicine. So that's $3 extra on top of the fucking medicine that I have to come out of pocket, so it's like, that's not no bueno, not for me anyway. Hello, you can hear me? Hello. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Somebody, Didi said she can't hear me. Oh, maybe because when I removed myself. Oh, my bad. So I was talking all that time and nobody heard a fucking. My bad. Yeah. So, damn. Again, I was talking all that time and nobody heard me. I'm sorry. My bad. Running my fucking mouth. That's what happens when you go solo, Yeah. So, Jose Reyes is $3 too much. Yeah. All right. So again, back to the what they was talking about with this $3 tax, right? So another thing, what I fuck is wrong with me? Like, one of the things that I like about it, so they was talking about thank you, Didi. So I gotta get my thoughts. Fucking bugging out over here. Yo, guys, listen real quick. I'm gonna pop this on, but I gotta drink some coffee real quick. Just watch this. Again, if you haven't already. What up, John Ferretti? John, if you can, you want to call me? You can join me if you can. Real quick, guys, watch this. I gotta guide myself. So I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Hello.
Hey everyone, I'm Station Agent Tiffany Nelson from the Stations Department.
I'm CTA Alex LaBoy from the Car Equipment Department.
I am Structure Maintainer C. Raymond Blackman from the MOW Department.
I'm Conductor Helen Karamis from the RTO Department.
I'm Bus Operator Jerry Gonzalez, Master 2 Division.
I'm Train Operator Martin Bell from the RTO Department.
I am Bus Operator Clive Ormsby from TA Surface Department.
Please add your name to our protest letter.
Please add your name.
Add your name.
Add your name to our protest letter.
Please add your name to our protest letter.
Please add your name to our protest letter.
Please add your name to our protest letter.
Stand up.
Stand up.
Stand up.
Stand up for democracy.
Stand up for democracy.
Stand up.
Stand up.
We have the power.
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 Members of TWU Local 100. I am Subway Conductor Edward Lee Ireland from the Rapid Transit Operations Department. I am also an elected executive board member. Please add your name to the protest letter to reverse President Tony Utano's decision to appoint the administrative vice president without allowing the union membership the opportunity to nominate and vote for the person of their choice. Our union bylaws gives us the right to successfully challenge the president. From this point on, we must unite to diminish the power of anyone that becomes the president of TWU Local 100. 100% of the power in one person's hands is a dictatorship. We want membership power. So, stand up for democracy. We have the power.
All right, so yeah, I was getting out of control there for a second, but Didi said take a sip of that White Claw, baby. I know I should have sipped on some apple juice before I came on. But anyway, guys, if you haven't joined the protest letter, please screenshot that, take his number, take his email. Get involved in that. He's at over 1,000 now people that signed the petition, and he needs a lot more. So spread the word. Give out the email address. Give out his number to everybody. Let them know to join the protest letter to remove Tony Utano's self-appointed board member, and that so that you guys can elect somebody that you want, just like you did John Ferretti. Anyway, so where was I? That was packages, right? So yeah, we're talking about the taxes. So all right, so the good thing was about the small businesses. How does that $3 tax affect the small businesses, right? Well, what they claiming that it would do is that it will incentivize you to, stop ordering so much from Amazon, from these big box stores, Walmart, these SD, normal stuff online. But like John said, a lot of stuff you can't find. Whatever you can't find in the store, you ain't got no choice. But it also have you start going out to your local mom and pop stores in the neighborhood, in order for you to, to cut that $3 cost, and so their businesses should start to pick up, which is important because those mom and pop stores, they need you. These big box stores, they blow them out the water, so they're barely struggling to survive. So that's a good thing where it will help the neighborhood, especially if it's in your neighborhood. You want to get familiar with the stores and shops in your neighborhood, because it's your neighborhood. You want your neighborhood to be nice. And another thing they were talking about as far as the environment, the way they would synthesize is these box stores, they will start to come to the point where they have to start consolidating their packages, which if you think about it, right, sometimes you might order one item on Amazon and then 2 days later you order another item. So what they'll do is that instead of sending you two different packages, they put both items in one package and send you like that. So that way it's so that becomes less traffic. I mean, all these delivery trucks, there'd be less delivery trucks on the road because there's less packages going out, which means the road gets clears up for these buses and taxis, which makes it easier for you to get from point A to point B. So it's a kind of a trickle down effect, which could be good, But again, the problem I'm having is that they asking the taxpayers, who the working class, who was us, to help us. So we have to pay more to help ourselves out. I don't know. I don't know how you could get around that, or even if you can get around that. But you guys gotta let me know. Let's see. Ooh, Talon Jones. I hope I'm saying that right. Talon Jones. Feinberg says MTA needs money, so they brought back fare collection on buses, but terminated fare collection in subway booths, which substantially suspended reduced fare collections, yet want $3 packages to gain revenue. Make it make sense. Facts. Yo. I don't know how to get any more factual than that. You know what bothers me? This is some years ago, back when I was still in transit, and they was going through the contract fight. And it turns out they were, the transit was crying broke like they always do. Oh shit, it's my daughter. Transit was crying broke like they always do. And comes to find out that these motherfuckers had a second book. So they were claiming broke, but yet they had a second book. Hold on a second. Right? So it's like, what do you? This is why I don't feel for them, because they keep doing shit like that, like claiming broke, but yet when you look into their books, they got the money. So I mean, I can understand right now because of the pandemic or whatever, but it's like they keep using excuses, and it's just not worth listening to sometimes. You know what I mean? Yeah, when you go live, shit just happen, bro. You just gotta. The show must go on. Yo, Oscar, what up, yo? What up, O? Big O. It's my boy. Yeah. So anyway, guys, man. Holy shit, that hour went by fast, right? Hour went by fast. So what I have? I think I have one more video to show you guys real quick. I don't want to end it on such a crazy thing. Check this out.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. You and your children have to be wearing some type of foot protection at our water park. Wait, what? Why? It's for the safety of yourself and others. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, kids, put on shoes. And all students attending our school must wear their school uniform every day. Of course, understandable. Where can I pay?
You have any idea why I stopped you today?
No.
You need to have your seatbelt on.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're right. Oh, sir, I'm sorry. Our guests are required to wear a jacket to eat here. Oh, whoops, I forgot mine in the car. I'll go get it. No problem. Oh, ma'am, I'm so sorry. Your dog actually has to be wearing a leash here. Oh, thanks for letting me know. I'm so sorry. Come here, Sharpay DeMayo. Hi, we just need you to put on your mask before you go inside. Excuse me? You want me to what? You have the audacity to tell me what to do with my body?
The irony. Like, really? Everything else is all right, but the minute they ask you to wear a mask to go into the store, there's a problem. It's just ridiculous. And it's the same thing with the buses and the train. They get on the bus and the train and they take the fucking mask off. Like, what? Unfucking real. Listen, everybody who joined me today, I really, 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 really appreciate you guys joining me. It was fun. A little crazy, but it was fun. And before we go, hold on, let me double check this. All right, so everybody, thank you, and you guys, Talon. I don't know. Am I saying that right? Talon Jones. You know, Hassan. I'm always fucking up somebody's name, so please forgive me. Talon Jones, Jose Reyes, Damian L, Springer, Didi, John Shy. I'm gonna say Shy Shamaratas. I think I asked you before how to say that. Shamaratas. John Shy. Salvatore, thanks for joining me. Everybody who joined me, who participated in the comments, I appreciate you guys joining me. I think we have maybe one more show before the holidays. We break for the holidays. I really don't care about breaking for the holidays, but everybody has a life, so you gotta we probably be gone till January. Who else was here? Pretty much everybody. I think I got everybody. So thanks everybody for joining me. That hour went by way too freaking fast. I thought maybe I was going too slow. Then I had that brain fart moment. I expect the memes to be coming. But before we end the show, I wanted to start ending the show with a quote, right? So my quote for this week before the end of the show, quote, I got to come up with a. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me do this real quick. I got to come up with a nice little graphic for this, right? Make it look nice and professional. All right. So we're going to do this. We come to the end of the show, and it's time for the end of the show quote by your boy Blunt. And I'm going to end it with this. Be ashamed to die until you have scored some victory for humanity. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Be ashamed to die until you have scored some victory for humanity. That's by Horace Mann. I forgot where that's from, but that's by that guy, Horace Mann. Think about that. And I thank everybody for watching the show. I appreciate you watching. Love you guys. For Brooklyn Pete, I am your boy Blunt. And before I go, I'm fucking up. Where is it? All right, so before I go, all right, so for Brooklyn Pete, I am your boy Blunt. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Misfits, for joining us. And I look forward to seeing you guys maybe next week. I think we got like one more show before we break. But wait, hold on. I got another comment real quick. Where is it? Before? Oh, yeah. Deep thoughts. Thanks. All right. So again, let me finish it now. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate everybody who joined me. If you're watching if you're not watching this live and you're watching the recast, please feel free. Comment. We still watch. We still we rewatch it. We respond to every comment we can, and we'll get back to you. Again, thanks for watching. For Brooklyn Pete, I'm your boy Blunt. It's the end of our show, and fuck them if they can't take a joke. Deuces. Sorry.